Hello there, Capricorn, and welcome to your May 2022 reading. Thanks for stopping by today and spending some time here with me. If you like what you see, please click on that thumbs up, leave a comment, and hit that subscribe button. All right, Spirit, tell me about Capricorn in May of 2022, please. All right, under energy, we have joyous fun. Under events, a creative endeavor. And under events, travel. That's funny because when I saw that, I'm like, oh, that looks like travel. You're going to go someplace to go do some creative thing. And then the travel card comes up. So, okay, May. Either you are going to travel or there is some creative endeavor that you want to plan the travel for. And it's going to be really, really, really fun. And I think it's going to involve a family. Some kind of artistic work, or maybe like an art workshop for you and your family. The kids go to something, like maybe they do drawing or painting. You get to go learn about photography or writing or music or any and all different types of creative ways of expressing yourself. The travel is definitely something, heck, you might even go to like a fair, right, with the family and be creative about how you get there, or what you guys do when you get there. Or that's just part of it, like a vacation. You get to go to a big park like that, but then there's also places to go to just be quiet and learn to paint, or like I said, music or photography or writing or drawing, any of these things. Cooking, learning cooking, learning how to make graphics, or, you know, there's so many ways to be creative. There's just something about May that sparks your interest, or that looks really, really fun. And I think you're going to at least be planning the travel to get to a certain place. I don't know that you're actually going to travel in May, but let's get some more information and find out. It feels like there's a plan, like something, you read something online or on a newspaper, like, oh, this is coming to this town, like some kind of fair. And in it, there's a lot of different ways of engaging in for children and being creative, and balloons, right? How to make balloon animals, right? That's going to be fun for kids, even for adults. How to paint faces, something. So I feel like the information is going to come to you sometime here in May, probably in the beginning, and you're going to want to think about traveling or how you're going to travel, that kind of thing. So it's going to be starting to plan to do this really fun thing. That's how I see this, but let's find out some more. The cards will explain some more. Tell me more about Capricorn in May, please, Spirit. All right, we have Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. All right. Star Ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. All right. Mountains, stand your ground. And Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. Okay, so this creative endeavor is definitely going to help you connect with your emotions. Now, with this stand your ground, I want to say there's somebody that's going to give resistance to your idea. Like I said, May, something's going to spark your passion to do whatever it is that this like go to a park, or you, like I said, you find out there's some kind of event coming up and you need to make plans to travel. This is an important thing. So I want to say there's somebody that's going to say or make you feel like it's not as important as what you're talking about. Somebody's going to place a judgment on, well, that seems kind of silly. And I think it's going to kind of strike you, hit you in the heart, because you were hoping this person would be just as excited, just as optimistic as you, because this looks like something that's really going to be fun and really interesting and for growth. And I think it hurts your feelings that they don't see it that way. Now, this could be a partner, right? A significant other, or this could be something like somebody like your mother, or mother-in-law, or a grandparent, or an aunt, or an uncle, or somebody is just going to kind of give it a lower type of, okay, well, if that's what you really think you need to do. And I think it's going to sting a little. So connect with your emotions, but follow the voice of your own soul anyway. When you look back at how this hit you and how excited you got when you first saw it and how much it meant to you, pay attention to that. That's what's going to tell you if it's worth it or not. There may be a question in your head like, oh, maybe I'm just being more excited than I need to be, or some kind of, it puts some kind of doubt or some kind of questioning on you, but stand your ground and follow the voice of your soul, whether you have that person's approval or not, whether that person judges it okay or not. Just connect with your emotions about it. Remember how you felt when you first saw this event come up. You're like, oh, yes, I want to do this. This is really important. And because you even know somewhere in your mind that there's a lot of growth potential for not just you, but if it's involving your family or a significant other, there's a lot of growth potential in this. And you're absolutely right. And you need to keep planning that travel on how to get there, because whoever is kind of poo-pooing this is like, well, it's going to cost a lot of money to travel. You have to take time off work, right? It's somebody who's more of like a negative Nelly type person and doesn't want you to like get hurt in some way because you've got these big, bold goals, and this person doesn't necessarily look at life the same way you do and thinks you should play it safe and not take risks, that kind of thing. Listen to your own soul. Listen to your own emotions. That's the guiding light for you. Don't let someone else dampen. Even if someone does dampen your emotions, don't let them make it change your mind about going forward with what you want to do. Okay? All right. Let's get some more information. Tell me more about Capricorn spirit in the month of May. What else should Capricorn know about May, spirit? All right. We have the Five of Swords, defeat. Okay. Princess of Discs, manifestation. Excuse me. The Queen of Swords, independence. The King of Discs, power. And finally, the High Priestess. Okay, so defeat. That Five of Swords. For me, that's the energy of somebody, like, let's say we're talking about that person that's kind of a negative Nelly, that's kind of like poo-pooing your idea about going on this trip adventure. That's that person that's like, I told you so. And I think it triggers something inside you because maybe it is a family member, and so you've been brought up to kind of think in those terms sometimes. So that's why it kind of gets at you. And there's that sense of, I feel like you're going to go through a moment of, maybe they're right. Maybe I shouldn't get so excited. Maybe I shouldn't do this. That's fine. Have that moment. Do not let it drag you down. Just let it be for that moment, because you have the independence and the power to go forward and manifest what you want. I think while you might have that moment of doubt and feel like, oh, maybe they're right and defeated, you're going to come right back on top and be like, nope, I'm going to make my own choices. I'm an independent person. I'm going to take care of my family. I have the power to do so, the authority. No one can, if I don't choose to, I don't have to let what anyone says or does change my mind or make me feel bad. And this is important to me, and I want to manifest some growth, and I want to make sure I follow my own soul and make sure I'm connected with my emotions so I know how I feel, so I don't have to feel like I have to protect myself all the time. And High Priestess. The High Priestess is about hidden knowledge too. So I feel like going through this process and choosing to do what you want and following your own voice and connecting with your emotions, there's some kind of hidden knowledge that you will gain, especially by the end of the month. And that will be the final like kicker for you. Like, oh yeah, that's why this is important. It's like I said, like you see this event, and you're like, yes, I need to go do this. I want to go do this. You tell this person, and this person is negative Nelly, and they're like, well, why do you even want to go? And you don't have like a real answer. Like you say, well, because blah, 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 blah. By going through this, standing your ground, following your own desires, even if you don't understand the motivation behind it, by the end, you will understand your motivations, and you will know that you were right, and you can speak the truth. And even though it might feel harsh and cold, this negative Nelly who is like, well, you don't have to be like that about it. You're in the right, and you know it, and you don't have to feel bad about standing your ground and showing this person that they were wrong. For it's not malicious. It's not like you want to punish them, but it's like, you know what? I wanted this. You gave me advice. I didn't take it. I want to do this anyway, and I'm going to stand my ground, and I'm going to feel good about it, whether you approve of it or not. That's what this is about. All right. The knowledge, you have the power and authority, definitely. And it's so, like I said, it's like a mother or a mother-in-law who's kind of a negative person and wants to undermine what you're doing. Maybe they don't approve of you because, let's say you're the man and you want to take your mother-in-law's daughter, right? Your significant other on this, and she's like poo-pooing it because, well, my daughter deserves blah, 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 or she should be able to blah, 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 blah. Or if you're the woman and you're trying to convince, I don't mean gender roles, or if you're the more feminine one and you're trying to convince the mother of the more masculine of the two of you, whichever way this works, because sometimes mothers of sons are like, well, he deserves the best, right? Or more masculine people, and if their mind, this isn't the best way to spend money, or something along those lines. So you're kind of not really under the thumb, but you're just kind of like, yeah, I have to consider this person, mother-in-law or father-in-law's opinion, at least somewhat. They don't rule my life, but sometimes what they say can just have a strong effect, and sometimes you'd rather, okay, I'm just going to go with what they say because I don't feel like arguing. This is not one of those cases. That's what I've been trying to get to. Stand your ground, make your choices, do what you want, and don't worry about the approval of a particular person, or maybe if there's more than one person that's like, I don't know if you should do this. All right? I hope that's clear on what I'm trying to say. All right, let's get one final message from Spirit, please, for the month of May. One last piece of advice, please, for Capricorn for May. All right, we have the Honey Mother. Sometimes the greatest magic lies in the smallest of forms. Yeah. So while someone might say this idea is small, right? It's not a big deal or not a big idea. The amount of growth and stuff and the rewards that you will reap, especially about hidden knowledge about who you are or something about how you feel inside, is priceless. Okay, so go forward, be happy, don't feel guilty, learn, grow, and then be fulfilled and know that you made the right choice for both you and your family or your significant other. And what that mother or father-in-law says, or somebody who's kind of controlling or overbearing, not that you can be mean about it, but you can be like, no, this was a good idea. I'm glad I did it. And leave it at that. And that other person can be like, rah, 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 whatever. It doesn't matter. You made the choice for you. You're independent. And I'll bet that person won't try to impede on any other idea that you have in the future. All right, Capricorn, I think that's all the messages that I have for you. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And may the cosmos bless you with love and light. Namaste.